Borderlands, the pre-sequel. We're doing the Claptastic Voyage add-on, AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Okay, so we're at the subconscious, and this is kind of like a redo for me. I'm out with my Wilhelm guy. We've pretty much been through this with our regular characters, and we got all the challenges done, but I didn't really care for the video, so I'm back out here to do them as my other character. And my buddy's out there running off. Now, the one thing about this area is eventually the quest is going to take you out to this temple where there's like a stone claptrap. And you need to jump like on a plate in front of them, but it drops you down. And if you're not aware, there's like an achievement for outrunning the wheel. I didn't even know this. We both died unexpectedly. I mean, I didn't even know about this till it was too late. And unfortunately, we can't redo it. Alright, so starting with our bubbles here. I was shooting at the bubbles when I first came out with my regular character, the gunslinger. I just shot them and they popped and the little thing would pop up. But my buddy was like, yeah, it wouldn't, shooting him didn't work for me. I don't know, because I'm in his game, but when I did it, it was my game. I don't really know what to tell you, but basically, you jump out there, melee it, and when you see the little text thing pop up and description, you know, it worked. My buddy was just saying that you can jump out there, hit it, and then kind of glide back, but I kind of didn't. So anyway, the first two bubbles are kind of like right on each side of each other, so you can't really miss them. One's Lilith and one's Roland, I believe. Alright, so after you get those two bubbles, continue on. If you're any of the other characters, maybe you can shoot them to work, I don't know. Or if you're out here at your high levels, but like my buddy was saying, he couldn't shoot the bubbles when he was in my game as well. But anyhow, when you continue on, it's not too far. You get into this like play area. You got all the blocks and the pile of teddy bears and all that. They're actually like claptraps for the finders keepers, creepers or whatever. Anyway, that's the first collectible right there. So make sure. And then the third bubble before going up into this area. I know the map's kind of gray, but you can see like the iron gate is right there, and it's the next set of bubbles. I believe this one is pickle. So like I said, I have to kind of jump out there and use my melee attack on them. And if you're quick on your glide button, you can jump out there, melee them, and then glide back. Like I did there. Alright, so that's the third bubble. Alright, so continue on through the map. Alright, when you get out to this area, there's some side quests that kind of take you off to different area. Like right up there, you'll find, I think it's the Tannis girl, I believe. She's like a fish or something, and she's going to send you off to do some things as well. But anyway, like the way it takes you to the main part of the quest is in a different way, and then the side quests take you off to the other part of the map. Alright, so continue on. I believe we're going to find our next claptrap up here. And there it is. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to see on the map with it still being gray, but I think you got the idea where it's at. Alright, so that's our number third claptrap. Or I'm sorry, our second one. And we got 3 of the bubbles. Okay, the first volt symbol is going to be in front of the Jack temple or bobblehead area, if you want to call it that. That'll be coming up here in just a second. Okay, so our fourth bubble before getting to the Jack's bobblehead area, right there on this little square island, so to speak, is our fourth bubble. And I missed it. There we go. Okay, if you do what I have to do, hover out there to get it, and you die, obviously you saw me die on almost all of them. So I don't believe it's going to matter if you do, so I wouldn't sweat it overly. Okay, so right in front of the Jack bobblehead area, there's a couple turrets out here that greet you when you first get out here. My buddy took care of all that. Okay, so you drop down at the end of this little drop-off is our first vault symbol. Okay, right here on the wall. Okay, again, this is all kind of quest related. It makes you go down here. There's a little bit of a battle. The first time we did this challenge, we did it when the enemies were running around, but my buddy Demented Priest is out here. He took care of all the business. So basically you got a couple clips on Jack's head here. I think you got two on the forehead and then the one on his chin, which will make his face pop off, or his mask, if you want to call it that. Alright, there goes the challenge. There's like a little Claptrap up there running it or whatever. Alright, so when you leave the backside of Jack's area, when you head over to the next island here is going to be the last bubble that we need to get.
On your feet!
Alright, so that's our last bubble. That gets our challenge. Okay, so 2 more volt symbols and 3 more Claptraps, and that's going to wrap up the subconscious. So when you continue on with the main quest, you head out to the other side of the map. You see off to the edge there's a weapons crate, but on the surface of this particular area is a volt symbol. Alright, so from there, just cross over. My buddy's up ahead dealing with the bad people. Cross over up on this other ledge is the next Claptrap. Alright, so as you continue on with the map, just pretty much straight ahead, you're going to come across this area, and there's like, you know, the building is on its side or whatever, but you got this waterfall that's horizontal or whatever, and that's your next Claptrap. Okay, the next two are close towards the end of the map. Okay, so this is kind of at the beginning part of the end area, if you want to call it that. Alright, so just jump up there and get your last Claptrap, and that's going to complete that challenge. And then pretty much towards the end, when we're going to hit the door to get out of here, is the last vault symbol. So we're all the way up there. Before we leave, just kind of head back into the area a little bit. Okay, there's the way out.
Easy as pie.
And that's going to wrap up the subconscious. Alright, so we'll see you on the next the next level, the Cortex. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.